Deep in southeast London's industrial area, Millwall, we find a very rare and exotic wild beast in its natural habitat. Let's take a closer look.
Lurks in the darkness, but he prefers to go it alone. And what he earns, he feeds to his minions. But bring it back and he'll make it your own. So if your ride ain't looking good, come get
Hello
bit
people.
by the wall.
Back in May, David from DSR approached us about a project idea he had using layered graffiti, which would be applied to a car. The only problem was David didn't know how to go about it or how to achieve a factory finish. Now, in the world of custom, anything's possible. David wanted to produce a promotional vehicle for the company MG that recently relaunched. They're part of the London Design Festival and they wanted to produce a promotional vehicle. So let's see how we make the MG art car.
Don't need a on the wall. Don't need a.
Right, so stage one of the build was literally, we had to clean the vehicle, remove any of the factory waxes, paint protection, that kind of stuff. We had to remove that from the vehicle and then prep every single panel, which would be ready, so it was ready for paint, so that the paint could adhere to it. Then next we had to take it into the spray room, fully mask it up to protect any of the plastics, the glass, the seals from overspray, especially inside the door shuts. And then the next thing we needed to do was get the artist in, David, who was faced with a very challenging job because his stage one of the layered graffiti art consisted of loads of hearts, hundreds and thousands of hearts. And to do them, we used about 16 colours. So it was layers of heart in each individual colour until we got our base down.
William murdered a beat.
Once we'd achieved all the hearts in all the colours that we wanted, then it was ready for the next step, which was the paintbrush. Very messy, something totally out of the norm, something we would never ever use on a car, a paintbrush, but in this case, it was the feature. We wanted brush strokes, drips. It was exactly what David wanted to do. So we did it. We went over the car with brush, we added all these strokes to it and drips, and then I was left with the challenging job of sealing all of this. Now to seal layers upon layers upon layers meant I needed to use a lot of clear coat lacquer. And in a normal respray we would use 3 to 5 coats of lacquer on a panel, but in this case we had to use 8 to 10 coats of lacquer, and that was only in stage one, just to bury out these layers and give us enough sort of body on top to be able to flatten it down smooth, so that the next stage of artwork would be a lot more smoother.
William murdered a beat.
So, after 8 to 10 coats of clear coat lacquer, now clear coat lacquer is like a varnish. Each coat probably gives me about 2 to 3 millimeters, so in 8 to 10 coats that's quite a lot of height we've added to the panel. And then, like I said, that was to be able to flatten it down so we can have a smooth finish on our next pieces of artwork. So now stage 3 is the next piece of artwork that's going to happen to this car, and it is where David uses his unique talent, shall we say, very unique talent, and it's using stencils to do his art, so it's layered art. So now in this next stage you're going to see David using about 8 layers of stencils, and at the end result is fantastic, it's amazing. Go see for yourself.
Will you murder the beat?
So, layer 1 of the stencil goes down fine, all the way around the car. Looks great. We've got shadows now, we've got the base of our art. And then David decides to walk in and drop a bomb on me. He tells me that the bonnet's okay, all the stencils for the bonnet's okay, but the rest of the car, the 2 sides and the back, are wrong. They are out of shape, they don't match up, and we can't use them. Now the problem is the stencils came from Scotland, we're in London. It's not just down the road, if you know what I mean, so things are going to take time. It's also going to cause some setbacks. So as the stencils weren't right, we can't complete the whole lot. So I just told David to carry on with the bonnet and for us to see what we can source. So this is where I needed to call in backup.
Right, Wolf.
I need you to kind of stop what you're doing and jump on this task that I've got for you, because we've got an issue with the stencils.
Okay, why, what's up?
Basically, what's happened is the stencils are cut wrong, and the people that done it are all the way up in Scotland. We haven't got time for them to redo it, so I need you to find me a local sign writer that can recut us up the stencils to the size we need. But the only thing is, I need them ASAP.
Okay, no worries, I'll get on that for you now.
Alright, thanks, Bex.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, hello there, it's Becky from South East Customs. We have an issue that we need your help with. We've had a stencil delivered from another company which has come in wrong. We need a replacement ASAP. Would you be able to help? Okay, no worries. Thank you for your time. Okay, thank you. Bye. Oh, hello there. It's Becky from South East Customs here. I'm just wondering if you'd be able to help us. We have had an issue that we need help with a stencil that's been delivered from another company, which has come in wrong. We need a replacement as soon as possible. Would you be able to help at all? Oh, brilliant. That's amazing. And how long will that take? Brilliant. Okay, I'll email all the details over to you now. Okay, what's your email? Yep. Yep.
Hello, tell me you've got good news for me.
I do for you indeed, Wolf.
There's another company that's more than willing to help with the stencil,
Okay.
but it'll be done within 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah, but that's all I can find for
I
you.
could drive to Scotland and back in 2 days.
That's all I can find.
What am I gonna do? I've got this car blocking up the booth, you know. 2 days.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, it is what it is, Bex. You know what? Well done, though. Thank you.
No
Thank you very
worries.
much. At least we can soldier on from there.
No
Thank you.
worries. All right then. Bye.
Okay, bye. 2 days. 2 days. Right, 2 days.
Hello.
hello.
Delivery stencils.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cheers. Thank
Alright,
you.
No worries.
Hello, Bex.
Hello, Wolf. Can you come over to the office, please?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
raining out there. You? What's
I've
up?
got something for you.
What do you got? Ah,
Stencils.
nice, awesome. All right, at least that means we can carry on with that job and finish it off and get it out. Well done. So now you see, the Eagle has landed, the parcel got delivered, and David can carry on. And like, so can the rest of the workshop, you know, the booth being blocked. Time is money. So anyway, we've got the stencils, we've got David in the booth, now doing the next layers upon layers upon layers. These cherubs are coming together. This thing's starting to look amazing. It's just like, wow. But because we lost time there, I'm running out of time to do my thing. Because I think we're about 6 days away from the grand revealing of this art car in Marylebone, and I've got a lot of work to do. I've still got to add another 8 to 10 coats of lacquer onto it. Then I've got to smooth that all out, flat and polish it, fit the car back up, get it on a trailer all in time. And the worst part about it is, I've got staff on holiday. So it means a lot of late nights for me, but we'll get through it, so.
William murdered the beat. William murdered the beat.
We decided to give the vehicle a few extra modifications. First of all, slightly larger wheels, then tinted windows, and then we also tinted the lights all the way around just to give it that little bit of extra swag.
William murdered the beat.
And as our final feature on the car, we decided to modify the grille by hitting it up with little pieces of vinyl wrap to match all the hearts all over the car.
William murdered the beat.
unveiling of the MG art car. When we get there, you'll see our crazy creations, as we call it. Yeah. So, yeah, and as you can see, Mr. Wolf has been chauffeur driven. Yes, there's my my CV.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know. They'll start asking for me, right?
Yeah.
I know.
As though we've come to MG's headquarters, and they've got their design studios upstairs, which are open for the public to view. It'd be rude of us not to go up and take a look, so follow me and let's take a look. Ah, what's this, a queue? Mr. Wolf doesn't do queues. People move aside and let me go in. Oh my days. Look at all these designs. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. There you have it, people. That's the MG art car complete. On display in Marylebone headquarters, and then it will be shipped out of the country over to Shanghai, and then around the world to a few of the other MG headquarters. So it was an absolute pleasure participating in this project with DS Art Cars and MG, and we look forward to some future projects that we'll be doing with them. Anyway, peeps, thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
Lurks in the darkness, but he prefers to go it alone. And what he earns feeds to his minions, but bring it back and make it your own. So if your ride ain't looking good, come get bit by the wall.